So I'm just going to do a quick video of my video setup today, and I actually wanted to sort of work more in my desk. My studio is over there. I mean, my studio is nice and everything, but I like just having the desk here. So I've moved some of my cameras here, set it up with all the leftover parts I have. So I've got a camera set up here, an overhead camera. It's a Sony A6300 with Sigma 30mm DN lens. I actually like the Sigma 18 to 35mm, but when I leave it in autofocus, it makes a lot of sound, and sometimes that goes in my microphone. And I'm using a shotgun microphone. I mean, I can use a wireless microphone, but I don't really like using wireless microphone that much. Plus, the audio quality on this is much better. And this is a wall mount for like softboxes or lighting. So I've got a one softbox there. It's a really cheap softbox. I actually got to upgrade these lights. Another softbox there on a stand. And my second camera is the Sony A7Rii. And I've got Sony FE 90mm macro lens. Right, so I really like the setup. I've also got Rode VideoMic Pro. This is just a backup microphone just in case my main microphone here, A7Rii fails for some reason. I've got that hooked up to Zoom H4n, so which is phantom powered. All right, so off this here, I'm actually connected to my Ninja Flame. This way, since the camera is behind me, I can actually know exactly how it's focusing, how it looks. That way I don't have to look back. I really like that. And this one also records in uncompressed ProRes, so I can edit it quickly, especially if you do any kind of color grading, editing. I really love the Ninja Flame. And the other one I'm just recording internally. The problem I'm having is I'm making these videos it's taking me like an hour to do, let's say, the S8 Plus unboxing video today. And it heated up, so I had to take a break, come back. I mean, it's not a big deal. It'll record 30 minutes, about 20 minutes, and then it'll start overheating. The reason why I'm not using my other Sony A7S II, which doesn't overheat, all right, is because the Sony A7S II autofocus is like super slow and you can't edit it. The Sony A6300 actually has way better focus. This one and the Sony A7R II, they both have about the same performance in autofocus. So yeah, I mean, for videos, I initially got the Sony A7S II, and the reason why I'm using less and less autofocus stuff, I mean, if you're not autofocusing, this is a great camera, but if you want to have like a studio setup, let's say for unboxing something like this, I don't want to keep tweaking the lens up and down, so that's what I got. But pretty good setup, I mean, for right now. But I actually spent like 3 hours just setting up the lights. So this is what I ended up with. It looks pretty basic, but I had to adjust the lighting to just get it right. I should really invest in better lights that I can adjust the dimness to exactly the way I want to. Actually, that's what I'm going to do next. But yeah, it just took me a while because these are pretty cheap lights, and I gotta really position them just perfect to get the lighting I want. Just still tweaking, but I wouldn't stick with the same setup. I would just move around, and having multiple cameras is great because you got that one angle there, and then you got the other angle, right? So if you want to do a close-up, you can sort of move between. I used to have like 3 or 4 angles, but it really didn't make sense. You really have to monitor what you're filming, especially if you don't have somebody else helping you. That's why I got the monitors in the front, so I know exactly what's happening, what I'm capturing. So I don't just record here and then put what I recorded here. I actually do one at a time. So I record here. If I move to the second camera, I just watch the second monitor. I used to just, put stuff together, and I realized you end up with these videos with extra angles that don't really make sense. So I really think you need a purpose for it. Anyway, I got a Joby. This is a DSLR tripod thingy. This is a great Clovis tripod. It's pretty strong. It can hold most small cameras, even DSLR. Tripod, of course. This is my favorite. The Sony, not Sony. This is the 502AH and A7Rii ET2204. I love this tripod. It's super light, fits in my backpack. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. But if you guys are interested in this setup, I will put it on my site. And that's pretty much it. My unboxing video, I actually did two of them. The first one I did, it's on my channel, Maxley on YouTube. The second one, I did it in Korean. I'll put the links to it too. Because the Korean one I did a little bit better because I keep tweaking. But look at that. I really love this lens. You guys have to get this. If you guys doing any kind of small object reviews, because you can get real close up. Like I could put it in macro mode, and get something like super close up. Right? Macro lens. I love it. This is my favorite lens right now, and cost me a lot of money, but totally worth it. Alright, that's about pretty much it. I'll see you guys soon. Stay high on cameras.